And the time is right.
Asante. Thank you.
15 minutes, it is going down.
No, that is okay.
That we have to come with our IDs. That our clerks have to come with IDs.
Then,
unless there's proper dialogue, in the next 14 minutes.
My name is Aston Muchela. I stand in my capacity as the chairman LSK Rift Valley branch. And with me here are advocates who practice here in Nakuru and the entire region. Indeed, and we are here to express our frustration because we are getting to see some condescending attitude coming from judicial officers who are based here in Nakuru. We are getting to see situations where the judiciary, through their judicial officers, are denying advocates and employees of advocates' firms access to court using a gate that was primarily built to allow and facilitate access and ease of movement from one court to another. But for some reason, we are being told there are some judges who do not want advocates to use that route. We are seeing that is a route that if we allow it to happen, the next thing we'll be seeing is litigants will be frustrated even from accessing courtrooms. And we as lawyers, we will not allow that. We will not allow the freedoms that we have fought for in our constitution to be watered down. Access to justice is a constitutional right. Indeed, access to justice means that even if I want to access a judge at night, I should be facilitated to access that judge. That is the meaning of access to justice. So why will they block a gate that has been opened to allow advocates, to allow litigants, to allow members of the public to access courtroom? So today we have said we will not allow that to happen anymore. We will not allow this condescending attitude from members of the judiciary, because we are all lawyers. They are also lawyers first before they become judges. And they have to accord us lawyers the due respect that we also accord them. But if they want to throw reasoning out of the door, then we can also employ other tactics. We've already had several meetings with them. They allow us to use the gates. Then the next minute we are being told that that meeting has been overruled. We find that is a very bad attitude, a callous attitude of dealing with the lawyers. We as lawyers, we are representing members of the public. We never come here simply because of our own interest. It is because we have been retained by members of the public to advance their interests in the judiciary and in the courts. So when we are being denied access to these courts, when we are being told that we have to use other routes to access courts, we find that is totally unreasonable, and we shall not allow it. We have thus sought even to have meetings with them. Today we sought to have meetings with them, and they have refused to see us. They've refused to come to see us, saying that they are not in the right state of mind to listen to us lawyers. And we are wondering, if they are not in the right state of mind to listen to us, are they in the right state of mind to determine all these disputes by litigants? We are even afraid of the judgments that are going to be written in the next few weeks. We are even afraid that they are going probably to victimize our clients simply because the lawyers came out very strongly. And we want to pass a message to the Chief Justice, because we've heard that the presiding judge of this station, she is saying that she is even ready to leave. She's ready to be transferred. We want to pass a message to the presiding judge of the High Court and to the Chief Justice that Ongudi can go. We have seen several presiding magistrates. Yes, we've seen several PJs who have come here. They've worked and they've gone, and they will leave us here. We will continue to represent the people of Nakuru here. So if she feels totally unsafe to work with us as lawyers, she can as well write a petition to the CJ and say, please transfer me from this station, and we will be happy for her to go. But if she wants to work, we will again embrace her. We've embraced other judges here. If she wants to work, we will embrace her, and we are ready to work. But the kind of condescending attitude that we are seeing from them, we shall not allow it. We have some resolutions. I think our chapter chair, Mr. Opondo, I don't know if he's around. Oh, Mr.
As a result of this impasse, which we find very unnecessary, our members have agreed to down their tools in representing all the matters, that is the pauper briefs, the pro bono briefs. We have also agreed that we will not be part of the CUCs and the bar bench if resolutions are never adhered to. This is simply because of the disrespect that is passed down to us as advocates, major stakeholders who also happen to represent the public, simply because of an issue about access to justice. If accessing the gate is going to be a problem, then what about access to justice? That is largely our portfolio. What we want to say is that we represent Wanjiko, and we have the equal force as members of the bar, because members of the judiciary are equally members of the bar, and therefore we have equal status. Whenever any resolution is to be passed, then we have to be included as major stakeholders and not be embarrassed just on the access of justice. You can imagine what that impact has when I am stopped at the gate. What will my client also feel when I also attend to court? So our resolution, which we remain firm with, is that we will no longer be appearing before the courts to represent members on the pauper briefs. We will also not be part of the court users committees, and we will also not attend any bar bench meetings.
My name is Njeri Githai. I am an advocate here. I also represent LSK Nakuru chapter as a secretary. It's true, members have come out to show their concern. This is an issue of great concern when we have judges who feel like we are a threat to them. And based on that, members have agreed that on Thursdays we will boycott court. We will call out our LSK main office to come and show solidarity so that we can be heard. It's quite unfortunate that this is a simple matter that was discussed in our bar bench on Wednesday last week. And we agreed and resolved that all advocates are allowed to access courts through Gate B, because we have other courts on the other side. And then we note that on Thursday and Friday, again, the gates are still closed, and the soldiers there, they're telling us that they still have a strong direction from the PJ that they should not open for anyone, save for the staff and the judges. Again, we feel so demeaned as members of Law Society of Kenya, because we do not understand why consultations cannot be made first before such communication is done to the watchmen. So we feel so bad, and that's why we've come out, and we are calling for all our members across the board and across the country. They come and join us, because we need to send a message that we need to be heard. We are not we are not strangers in this practice. There can never be a bench without a bar. So basically what we are doing is we are coming out and telling the presiding judge we are not a threat to the judiciary. But again, if she feels we are a threat to her, again, she's at liberty to leave the station and just allow another judge to come and proceed from where we had a good time with the presiding judge, Professor Ngugi, and we do not understand why at this point, why this gate now has started to be an issue. So we are calling out on the CJ to, we will be sending a petition to the Chief Justice to hear our matters, and we'll also be sending our delegation there to go and represent us, because we need to be heard, and we need also to have our issues resolved amicably as soon as possible.